Step right up to the velvet gate, where the old blood smiles while the new ones wait. Powdered wigs and a painted grin, same old houses dressed again. House of Yamato guards the flame, oldest throne with the oldest name. Through the tides and the wars they stayed, while younger kingdoms cracked and frayed. Windsor watched from a salted shore, navies opened 1,000 doors. Maps turned red beneath the crown, while merchants weighed the whole world down. Orange banners crossed the seas, counting trade with Dutch machine. Grimaldi danced through silver halls, small stone kingdoms surviving all. House of Saud in desert light, oil wells burning through the night. Tribal currents turn to gold, new world engines bought and sold. And the crowd screams, long live the king, while the ring bells swing and the choirs sing. But the secret wasn't royal blood, it was a record surviving flood. Round and round the carousel spins, new paint covering ancient skins. Same old script in a brighter hand, same old flags over borrowed land. Crowns may fall and empires rust, paper kingdoms return to dust. But story writes where memory clings, that's how dynasties become kings. Spencer dinners under chandeliers, Cecil whispers through passing years. Howard names in cathedral stone, Cavendish roots beneath the throne. Venice counted ships by flame, Genoa mastered the ledger game. Orsini sealed the papal floor, Colonna opened another door. Aldobrandini robes and rings, Bordi's courts advising kings. Black ink dripping through canon law, merchant hands beneath the cloth. Then Rothschild wires cross the sea, numbers shaping policy. Gold moved quieter than a gun, yet still could steer what wars were won. Rockefeller oil burned bright, pipelines stretching through the archers, some kept soul. Roman bells through vaulted stone, canon law carved into bone. Apostolic lines remained while broken kingdoms rearranged. Orthodox candles flickered blue, Byzantine memory passing through, icons staring through the